John Shelby with you alongside Chris Singleton. And, Chris, we're not in for ideal baseball weather in this one. It's cold out there, so it'll be interesting to see if that impacts the game at all.
Boog, this is one of those nights where position players want that pitcher to have a nice tempo. Keep things moving. Don't take forever in between pitches because it just makes it colder out there. You get stiffer, and you're not ready to make a play like you need to be. So that's the emphasis, I think, on cold nights like this.
It's the Miami Marlins going up against the New York Yankees. First pitch coming your way next. Now the starting pitcher in this one, Max Fried. And Singy, he's one of the most dominant arms in all of baseball.
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Here comes the 0-1. In the air out to center. It falls in, and that's a knock. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
Xavier Edwards, the next up for the Marlins. Step off, throw to first, and he's back in there. Marcy gets his lead at first, nobody out. Next offering is fouled back. The 0-2. And ball one. Here's a 1-2. And that skips in the dirt.
He's trying to stay down in the zone, but the hitter just will not chase. Now back in a 2-2 count, he's going to have to go to something else to get him out.
And that's downstairs. And the count's full. This one in the air, right field. Chasing after it. Fair ball. The throw to second.
No,
he's in there.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Agustin Ramirez.
Yeah, that's fouled off. That one almost got him.
Well, you've got to establish the inside part of the plate early, and that sends a message not just to this hitter, but to the rest of the lineup as well.
Just a slow ground ball this time. And a foul ball. Fights it off. You'll see another. Another 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. First and second here, no outs. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. One, 2 now. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that is a big first out. All right, let's take a look at the lineup. They're dealing with a top-level arm on the mound, so this figures to be a tough matchup for them. What's the key to the offense today, Singy?
Well, Boog, against a talented pitcher, it's crucial to disrupt his rhythm. Use bunts to get him off the mound and moving around out there. If he's in a flow, step out and break his timing. When he throws in the zone, you might only get one pitch, so you don't want to miss it.
And that one fouled off. Runners at first and second with one gone. In the air, left field. Can't reach it. This should score at least one. One runs in. Another comes in to score. And they lead by 2.
Gets him on the board first, coming through with 2 RBIs on that swing. With a pitch away, that's exactly what you want to do with it. Drive it the other way. And right there, just barely able to keep it fair down the line for the double.
One out, runner at second. Otto Lopez digs in now. In the air to left center. Grisham in and to his right. He's got it. 2 down.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, Owen Casey.
And that one fouled off. Runner at second, 2 down. That's in there at the knees, and it's strike 2.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat. Drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Man at second. Oh, look at the stop. Fires to first, and they get the out. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Back in the Bronx and getting the start for Miami, Yuri Perez. What do we have on him?
With the height, the release point creates a lot of tilt on his pitches. So coming into the zone, really hard for the hitters to get on plane. Makes it very difficult for the hitters to guess.
Trent Grisham stepping in now for the Yankees.
The center fielder, number 12, Trent Grisham.
The 1-0.
Ball 2.
Fastball is outside.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Fastball for a strike.
Throughout history, the fastball down has been the most successful pitch. Guys can handle a little bit better these days, but they, of course, still prefer something belt high.
That one
That's
misses.
4. Take your base.
So a leadoff walk.
Batting second, the designated hitter, number 99, Aaron Judge.
And Judge takes a strike. Comes up empty.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
In the dirt, blocked. The 1-2. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Good two-strike hitting right there, but a bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
And here comes Bellinger. Grisham over at second. Judge on at first with nobody out.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow.
Here's Lopez for one and two. What a play.
The 3-6-1 double play, in my opinion, is one of the toughest plays to make. You've got a pitcher covering first and the middle infielder throwing to a moving target. Everything has to be perfect, and right there, they made it look pretty easy.
Let's go Yankees.
That one fouled off. Runner at third, 2 away. Strike 2.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
Got him. That's the third out. Inning over. One hit, one left. Second inning coming up in the Bronx. It's the Marlins 2 and the Yankees nothing. We move ahead to the top of the second now. And now for the Marlins, Connor Norby. Check swing, no appeal. Ball 1. Clyde Washington doing the umpiring behind the dish in this one. Sometimes considered a bit of a pitcher's umpire, Singy.
He likes the low ball, which traditionally favors pitching, but you know, hitters today are pretty good at dropping their barrel down, so we'll see how it goes in this one.
And another ball. There's a strike. And a foul ball. Payoff pitch. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. The kick, the 3-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. 3-2. That one
Take it,
misses. So a leadoff walk.
Batting eighth, the left fielder, Griffin Conine.
Let's go, Maximus. Strike! Woo!
And the 0-1. Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Just missed.
Looks like he thinks that should have been a strike at the top of the zone, but doesn't seem to be too upset. That's just a case where I think he's trying to get a better feel for the umpire's strike zone and what he's going to be calling. That's just a part of pitching.
He goes down looking.
Well executed pitch on the outside part of the plate.
Pauly.
One out man at first. Here's the third baseman, Graham Pauly.
That's out the corner.
And the 1-0.
Huh.
Fouled off. He was late. Man at first, one away. Gets a piece and stays alive. The 1-2. Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. That misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes. In the air to left center. And that'll fall for a base hit. The throw in, and he's out easily.
He comes up firing, and there was an anticipation and kind of an excitement when the ball went in his direction that he was going to have an opportunity to throw somebody out. And that's the attitude that aggressive and good outfielders have.
The 0-1. That one ripped, but foul. That misses. Now 1-2. Stays alive. Popped up, and that'll do it. Marlins lead 1. They're up 2-0. Back in New York, bottom of the inning, Giancarlo Stanton stepping in down for the Yankees.
Stanton.
Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
Perez making his first start of the year, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Swings through that one out in front that time.
I don't like to say he wasted a pitch. I think that was a purpose pitch. Change the eye level, have him look up. Now go back exactly where you want to go.
And that's outside. Challenge from behind the dish here. Not far out of the zone, but it was a ball. Still one challenge left for them. Here's a 2-2. Swings and misses. That's the first sweeper we've seen today, and the batter made a mess of it.
Bogey just ran out of patience there. He took a couple of pitches to even that count up at 2 balls and 2 strikes, but that time chased outside the zone.
Strike one.
Deal 1. Swing and a bouncer. Edwards tosses to first. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2.
The catcher, number 28, Austin Wells.
2 down, base is empty. And up next for New York, Austin Wells. Right through there for a strike.
Wow, that's 89 on the gun, and it's a changeup. It's like good hitting if you're looking for it, but because of the speed differential between the fastball and that pitch, really hard for a hitter to get on time with it.
Two down, nobody on. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. That K is his 3rd of the game. So the Yanks go in order. They trail it here 2-0. Back in the Bronx and at the plate for Miami, Xavier Edwards.
You know, these Marlins showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. 1 up, 1 down.
Up next,
and here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Ramirez.
Foul ball. And that one almost hit him.
Come on, Maximus.
1-1 now.
And because they're getting a lot of base runners thanks to that patient approach, it means a lot of high-stress pitches on the mound. That adds up, and a lot of times it leads to even more location mistakes.
Ground ball right side and foul ball. That one almost got him. And a payoff pitch. Fights it off. He'll see another. And there's ball 4.
Up next for the Marlins, the catcher, number 34, Liam.
So a man aboard. Now it's the Marlins catcher, Liam Hicks. He drove it 2 with a double his first time up. And there's a foul ball. That one finds the zone. That's strike 2. And that's outside. Next offering misses. Ball 2.
Looks like he's still trying to find a consistent release point in that curveball. That one just sort of popped out of his hand. No real command and finish to it. It's going to be real important for him to finish that pitch, throw it down in the zone where he wants to, if it's going to be effective for him throughout this game.
2-2. And
That's the ball.
Cutting but missing down low. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Had him out front for strike 3.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
And first offering is fouled off.
Whoa.
Right through there for a strike. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Ramirez leads off first with 2 down to the inning. One and 2 here. Got him swinging for the K. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. 1 left for Miami, but they're on top 2-0. Back here in New York, and stepping in for New York, Jose Caballero. It looks like the weather could actually play a factor in this one. It's coming down pretty good.
Yeah, it is, and it's not too bad yet, but the field's not going to be able to hold up if the rain gets any worse than this. So keep an eye on the pitcher's mound as well, and the rest of the infield start to puddle up a little bit. It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one. When he elevates, guys aren't touched it.
Sends it to first. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
The third baseman, Ryan McMahon.
That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1. On the the inside corner for a strike.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
The next pitch misses. Ball one. Battling here as he fouls it away. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball on the pitch before was up. It was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
Grisham stands in now and watches strike one. Late swing, foul to the left. It really feels like we might be running out of time before a rain delay is called. This rain is not letting up.
Yeah, and if we do get a delay, the unfortunate thing is the clock's going to start ticking on these pitchers, and they won't be able to keep their arms warm forever if it's a long break, and going to have to exit this game a little early.
2 down, nobody on. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. It's the Marlins 2 and the Yankees nothing. As we go to the top of the fourth. And now for the Marlins, Owen Casey.
No,
Activity in the bullpen for the Yankees. Number 39, the rookie right-hander, is getting loose. Cruz warming up as well. The lefty, the 1-0.
Oh.
Another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts.
Clearly looking out over the plate on that outer third, and that pitch finished right down the middle, just a little bit in, and he couldn't pull the trigger.
Here we go, Max.
Just missed with a good breaking ball in, looking for that hitter to chase and perhaps get some weak contact or a swing and miss. Good job on both sides.
That pitch gets the inside corner. 1 ball, 1 strike. That's a little bit low. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. That'll fire up the dugout, and they tack one on the board. It's 3-0.
He's bringing the thunder in a rainstorm. How in the world did he manage to hit that pitch out? Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Max Fried will give way, and he's not going to be happy with himself. New pitcher on the mound in a moment.
Now pitching for the
Out of the bullpen for the Yankees, number 39. And this is the best way to make your major league debut. No one on base.
Yeah, you're already going to be a little nervous out there, so I think it's a nice job by the skipper to get him in here without any added pressure with traffic on the bases.
One down. Griffin Conant, the next up for the Marlins. He was a strikeout victim his first time. And that one clips the corner. Right through there for a strike.
Absolutely frozen on that heater right down the middle, and that's a pitch you're just not getting back. Now he's in a tough spot, especially after falling behind on a good first pitch.
That one 95 to finish him off.
Well, that's a blue zone right there, or the cold zone on the hitting chart. Just doesn't have much success in that part of the strike zone. And a really good job of the pitcher executing. Try to go there as often as you can. The numbers are in your favor.
Late on that fastball. Two down, bases empty, but one run across. Top half of inning number 4. Foul ball, still 0-2. Next offering is in the dirt. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
Let's go, Yankees.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Now he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
2 down, nobody on. That one just missing inside. And that's ball 2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Here we go, Kate.
The 2-2. And they'll do it again. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. And there's the ball.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Good job to fight that one off. Payoff pitch. It wasn't easy, but he earned that
Ball
walk
4.
after a long
base.
at-bat.
Up next for the Marlins, the center fielder, Jacob Marcy.
Back to the top of the Miami order, and now the center fielder, Jacob Marcy. Singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2.
backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
And a 1-1.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Come on, Cade.
Just missed. Line drive, and this might be trouble. And that's going to get into the corner. Paulie coming home. Throw is high and over his head. He scores all the way from first. So just a brutal throwing error that time.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
That's a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Man on second, 2 down. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. So they get 2 runs on 2 hits. One of them left the yard. To the bottom of inning number 4 now. It's the Marlins 4 and the Yankees nothing. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in for the Yankees, Aaron Judge.
Well, he's looking great so far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up. You know, these Yankees, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Judge rips that one. This one looks like trouble, and that's going to get into the corner. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. Man at second. Pitches in there. That is strike 2.
I just think the lack of drawing any walks is an indication that they need to be a little more selective and less anxious about forcing something to happen. Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Here comes the Judge around third. The throw is offline, and he's in to score. They're on the board 4-1. So a man at first. So up next for New York, Ben Rice. Bellinger dives back. His first at bat was a strikeout. Runner on the move. Pitch in for a strike. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
Looks like the base runner had a pretty good feel on the pitcher's move. After that pick over, seemed to settle in, and he took off right away. Nice job of stealing second right there.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Swinging a foul straight back. 0-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Here's the 0-2. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. The 0-2. Ball one there. Swing and a miss. So he picks up his sixth strikeout of the ball game.
The right fielder.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
That's the ball.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
The 2-1 is high.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with a middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
There's a strike. One out and a runner at second. And ball four to aboard.
The batter, number 13. Second baseman, Jazz.
Now Jazz Chisholm Jr. steps up for a big at bat. He's 0 for 1. That's off the mark, and that is ball one.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
One out. Runners at first and second. Late with the swing there.
As a hitter, you got to learn something from that pitch. He clearly wasn't timed up on the fastball. In a 2-0 count, you have to be ready to do damage.
And that misses. Ball three. Two on, one out. And they're all loaded up.
Up next for the Yankees, the catcher, number 28, Austin Wells.
Ground ball could be two. There's one. And their second double play of the day will end the fourth. So one run in the inning on this base hit. It's now 4-1. We go to the top of the fifth, and at the plate for Miami, Agustin Ramirez.
You know, these Marlins really impressing me with the quality of their at-bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in. So I'd say mission accomplished.
And a big swing and a miss. The 1-1. And it's fouled away. Got him. One away here in the fifth.
That was a tough slider right there. He couldn't get a piece of it just to try to keep the at-bat alive. And Hitters will tell you that slider, when a guy's able to really tunnel the pitch where it looks like a fastball and then late has a really good bite, so tough to lay off of because you've made the decision you don't want to get beat by a fastball, and then you swing and you miss. You go back to the dugout shaking your head.
Now one missed. Misses with the 2-0, and he's fired 3 straight outside the strike zone. Right through there for a strike. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Stanton should have this one. Takes it in for the out.
The batter, number 6, shortstop Otto Lopez.
Otto Lopez, the next up for the Marlins. And first offering is fouled off.
Let's go, New York.
2 down, nobody on. Swings and sends a rocket to right. And that is that. 3 up, 3 down for him there. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Marlins 4 and the Yankees 1. Back now in the Bronx. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Jose Caballero stepping in now for the Yankees.
You know, these Yankees looking to string together better at bats when they have runners on, but it just hasn't happened for them yet. They only have 1 hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
Drag bunt back towards the mound. Handles, throws to first, and the bunt attempt doesn't work out.
Next for the Yankees.
And you got to give some credit to the other side as well. They've been able to get out of a few tough jams, but frustration is mounting for this offense, no doubt. Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through 1 more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Hammered down the right side, but foul. The Marlins leading by 3, last half of inning number 5.
No, that's a ball.
The 2-1. He swings and fouls one off. 2-2 now. Got him looking. Picks up strikeout number 7. McMahon thought that one missed, and here comes a challenge. So the call will stand. So they're now out of challenges. So the batter now will be Trent Grisham. He is struck out, and he is walked.
No, that's a ball.
Foul ball there.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he's attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
That one missing inside. Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Stays alive. Here's a 2-2. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. And now the count is full. And another power hitter lurking in the on-deck circle. And that's too high, ball 4. That's a great at-bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
The designated hitter, number 99.
Now the Marlins manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Yuri Perez will depart. And a pretty good outing for him as he leaves with a nice lead. New pitcher when we get back.
Now pitching for the
Andrew
Marlins.
Nardi taking
Number
over on the
43,
mound. This is his
Andrew
third time out this year.
Nardi.
Hit hard to the ground and up the middle, base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Here's Cody Bellinger. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Two on, 2 outs. Miami's bullpen with some action. Michael Peterson, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Bender getting cranked up as well. The 1-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Two balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. Just off the inside edge. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. That one is absolutely belted. Should be extra bases. 1 run is in.
That's a ground rule double.
Takes it over the fence. That's an automatic double.
Well, everyone is thinking, Ed, would the runner have scored from first if the ball stayed in the park? We'll never know, but they do get a run across with a chance to do more damage in the inning.
So 2 on with 2 away. Now here's the Yankees cleanup hitter, Ben Rice, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. This one in the air center field. Marcy settles underneath it, and that's the inning. 2 men left stranded, but they do push across 1. 5 innings complete. It's the Marlins 4 and the Yankees 2. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far.
Now pitching for the
New
Yankees,
pitcher for the Yankees, Fernando Cruz.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Check swing, and he went 0-1. Tap foul at the plate. All right, 0-2 now. On the ground, Chisholm gets it to first. Leadoff man retired in the
Up next
sixth.
for the Marlins, the first baseman, number 1, Connor Norby.
So digging in, Connor Norby. He went deep back in the fourth. A pretty important swing of the bat in this ball game.
Yeah, Boogie, he didn't waste any time. He jumped all over that pitch and saw it the entire way. You talk about squaring it up. He didn't miss a stitch on the baseball.
Inside,
that's off the plate.
ball one. Movement in the Yankees pen. Camilo Doval preparing to come on if needed. Hill also throwing. The 1-0.
Hey!
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Bellinger takes it in for the out. 2 up, 2 down.
Up next for the Marlins, the left fielder, Griffin Conine.
And that one upstairs, ball one. Right through there for a strike. In for a strike. And the count 1-2. Got him swinging. And the Marlins down quietly, but they still lead this one 4-2. Back at Yankee Stadium, where we go bottom 6. Giancarlo Stanton stepping in now for the Yankees.
No, that's a ball.
Up the middle, nice grab. Over to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, Jack Chisholm Jr.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
The Yanks down by a pair here in the bottom of the 6th. That's to third. Slings to first in time.
Well, Boog, as an infielder, you have to be ready for anything. In that spot, it required going to the ground, getting a little dirty, and making a strong throw for the out. Great play.
So up next, Austin Wells. Edge of the zone for a strike, and it's 0-1. 2 down, nobody on. Pitch misses, and 1-1. On the ground, right side, Edwards. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. Down in order go the Yankees. Still down by a count of 4-2.
Now pitching for the
Out of the bullpen for the Yankees, Camilo Doval.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Leading off for the Marlins, the third baseman, Graham Pauley.
That's in there. 0-1. Gets him to chase after that one.
That was straight queso right there.
That just misses, and the count is 1-2.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Got him swinging. One away.
Oh, really went aggressive in with that slider. Good two-strike pitch right there. At worst case scenario, it's weak contact in play. Exactly where he and the catcher wanted it.
Back to the top of the order. Here's the center fielder, Jacob Marcy. The 1-0. And another ball. Three-0 down. And a strike right through there. That one at triple digits. Line drive, and that's just foul. Payoff pitch, and that wasn't even close. Ball 4.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Xavier Edwards.
There was a high-velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
That's a strike.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off-speed away.
Inside and hit him.
Up next for the Marlins, the designated hitter.
First and second, 1 out. Agustin Ramirez now at the plate. He's a catcher by trade, but the DH here in this one.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Just missed. Way inside, gets out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Two on, one out. Just
Ball three.
missed. Liam Hicks waits on deck for Miami. Here's a 3-0. And that's in for a strike. Line drive, base hit. Here comes the runner. Fires to the plate. Safe at home. And the runner scores from second. It's 5-2.
Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it, just shoot it up the middle of the field for that knock.
Strike. Woo.
Here's your 1. Left field.
Nope.
And
Hello.
that is foul. Misses.
Ball one.
Ball 1. And that one
that's
missing low.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
The Fish trying to break this one open here in the top half of inning number 7.
Whoa.
In the dirt. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Payoff pitch. Ground ball up the middle. Flips it. There's one. What a double play that was. Inning over. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's 5-2.
Now pitching for
We're
Miami,
back in a new pitcher
number
here to start the
37,
bottom of the 7th. Anthony Bender. Now it's the shortstop, Jose Caballero.
Not shortstop, Jose.
The Yankees looking to rally. Here's a 1-1. And that drops in for a strike. Now one missed. High fly ball, right field. Edwards gets under it, and there's one down.
Up next for the Yankees, the third baseman, Ryan McMahon.
That's a ball.
The Yankees trailing by 3 here at the bottom of the 7th. To the right side, Norby. The flip to the pitcher covering, and there's 2 down.
Up next for the Yankees, the center fielder, number 12,
Back to the top of the order now. Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. A couple of walks and a strikeout. Line drive, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Now he'll turn for second. And he's in there standing up with a 2-out double.
Everything came together for him. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
Judge comes up empty there. Grisham stands at second with 2 gone. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Pete Fairbanks, the closer, is getting loose. King getting loose as well. The 0-2. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Grisham around third. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they cut the lead to 2.
Well done. Narrows the deficit with the RBI there. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Anthony Bender out of the game. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching for the
Michael
Marlins,
Peterson on a
number
pitch out of the
49,
pen here.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
2 outs, runner at first. Bellinger up to hit.
That's a ball.
And that one's a little bit low. 2-2.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
That one misses. 3-2 now.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. And he walked him.
That's off the corner.
And he
Take a
represents the tying run on base after that hard-fought walk.
the first baseman, number 22, Ben Wright.
That one's in there. Strike one. 2 aboard, 2 outs. Swing and a ground ball. Just foul down the right field line. Wow. And the 0-2. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Good job at damage control right there. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 5-3 ball game.
Now pitching for the
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Tim Hill.
Hill.
Otto Lopez
Leading off for Miami,
getting ready to hit. 0 for 3 in this one.
Lopez.
And a foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Fires to first on the run. Nicely done for the out.
Up next for the Marlins, the right fielder, Owen Casey.
Shortened the bunt and missed it. 0-1. Swings through that one for strike 2. Movement in the bullpen. Ryan Yarbrough, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. And down on strikes he goes. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
Well, that at-bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at-bat.
And up next for Miami, Connor Norby. He's already homered here in this one. This one in the air center field. Grisham under this one. And that is that. No runs, no hits, no errors. Last half of the 8th coming up. Marlins 5 and the Yankees 3. Back at Yankee Stadium and stepping in for New York, Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton.
In the air, right field. And there's one down.
The batter, number 13, second baseman, Jack Chisholm Jr.
Strike 1. Fastball for a strike. Peterson, 31 years old, and he's a native of Great Britain. Jazz goes down on strikes.
Well, I think that's a case of overthinking right there. He got 3 straight fastballs looking in the 0-2 count just to pour it back.
Austin Wells, the next to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout.
Strike 1.
Two down, nobody on. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And that's off the inside edge. And the count is 1-1. Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike.
And now a little barking back towards the umpire. Clearly thought he got that outside corner on what was a pretty big pitch. Sometimes that only makes it worse for you moving forward, but it can also open up that location in the future if the umpire thinks there's a chance that he missed it.
.99 miles per hour to finish him off. 1-2-3 go the Yankees. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. And now for the Marlins, Griffin Conine. Out towards right center field. One down.
Up next for the Marlins, the third baseman, Graham Collins.
Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul. Flips the corner. No balls, 2 strikes. Next offering is outside. Well struck, deep right field, way back, and out of here. He circles the bases, and they add to the lead. It's 6-3.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there. So many times a sinker inside is a foul ball off the ankle for the batter, but that time he did a really nice job of staying inside the pitch and getting through.
Now it's the Marlins leadoff hitter, Jacob Marcy. And first offering is fouled off. One out, base is empty, and a run in here at the top of the 9th. That one misses. Ball 1. Lifted in the air down the left side, and it's a foul ball. The 1-2 knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Inside, just missed. And the 2-2. Good eye in that spot. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Chopped to the right side. And foul ball. Payoff pitch. Sets him down looking. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Tim Hill departs. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute.
Now pitching for the
Ryan Yarbrough on the pitch here. He's making his 2nd appearance of the season.
Yarbrough.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And that is that. Another look at the long ball for the Yankees. It's now 6-3.
Now pitching for the
We're back,
Marlins,
and on the mound
number
is the
29,
closer, Pete Fairbanks.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Here's the shortstop
Leading
at
off
the
for the
plate,
Yankees,
Jose
the
Caballero.
shortstop, Jose Caballero.
No, that's a ball.
In this situation, you expect the batters to be a little more patient, possibly take until they get a strike. With that, you don't want to miss your opportunity to get ahead early in the count. He didn't right there.
Ball to strike. The pitch comes up empty. That's strike two.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Not the best location with the fastball on strike three, but when you're pumping high 90s, you'll get away with some of those, more margin for error. You know, the fastball has become such a huge strikeout pitch in the sport. And I think a lot of it has to do with all the attention and emphasis on improved spin rates. These fastballs are just exploding out of the pitcher's hands and jumping through the zone.
Get on the ground to the right side, and that's just foul.
That's out the corner.
One down, base is empty here in the ninth. That one ran inside, almost got him. The 2-1. Sliced hard but foul. Just misses
outside.
with that one. Struck him out looking. Yankees with only one out remaining.
This is definitely what a team likes to see out of their closer. Come in and just destroy all hope. First two batters, 2 strikeouts. See if he can strike out the side.
Grisham stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. There's a strike. The Marlins trying to close out a 3-run lead here in the last half of inning number 9. Almost got him.
That's the ball.
Two down, nobody on. In the air to left center. Conine has a beat on it. And that'll do it.
Sometimes road trips can be tough. You're away from your family, but when you can win, silence that opposing crowd, it makes things just a little bit better, makes the road trip just a little bit shorter.
6-3 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.